Hi guys, I hope you're doing well. It's day 34 and the end of week 5 of me doing the total diet replacement phase of the Path to Remission Programme on the NHS. And yeah, it's still going really well. Not just for me, but like the weather has been amazing the last few days as well. So I've managed to get some extra walks in, which has been good. But yeah, for me, measurements-wise, weight, or when I weighed myself on Thursday, I was 168.2, so I'd dropped 900 grams, almost a kilo. So still aiming for that kind of kilo a week kind of mark. I haven't been weighing myself, so I don't know if kind of like I'm still in that kind of plateau phase, or if I've now kind of re-entered back into that kind of loss phase of getting through the glycogen in the water. You might have just heard Winnie then. She can hear me talking, so every now and again she likes to make herself known. But yeah, so weight came down. Fingers crossed that next week that I kind of still lose at least a kilo, or like looking for 1.2 just to kind of make up for last week. Blood glucose levels went up by 0.1, unfortunately. It's still in the acceptable kind of range, because they're looking between 4 to 7, so I'm still under 7, and I'm just got my fingers crossed that this Thursday when I do my measurement that I at least goes down. I think I said in a previous video I'd like by the end of May for it to at least drop to kind of like the getting into the 6s or under 6s. Here she is. Here she is, the star of the show to steal the limelight. Oh, she's gonna. You okay? You done there? You done? Thank you. Yeah. What else did I measure? Oh yeah, blood glucose, blood pressure went down as well. It's like the lowest I think it's ever been for a while. It went down to like 113 over. I think I got it here. That's quickly. Yeah, 113 over 65, which is phenomenal. It hasn't been that low in a long time, even through doing multiple measurements, which is good. So yeah, really happy about that. Mood is still great. You got your paw stuck on my chair. Oh, I'm sorry. It's all going wrong for Winnie. Do you want to get your paw off? There we go. Sorted. Rescued. What else was I saying? Oh, and because it had been a full month, I went and saw my mum and stepdad, and here you go. You can get yourself sitting there. We went and got my kind of measurements done again. So like did my neck, my waist, hips, my calves, my thighs, stuff like that. And all of those have come down. So like my chest dropped maybe 1 or 2 inches. My waist across like my belly button, that dropped by 3 inches. So I went from 66 inches down to 63, which was incredible. That definitely explains why the clothes have been feeling looser. And even lost like 1 inch off my hips as well. So that's really, really good. That's another reason. That's like just another thing to like when these kind of health influencers say it's like, don't just follow your weight. Like make sure you have other markers for progress as well, be it like body measurements, recording your activity. So if you know that you're like moving more with less effort, kind of things like that, it's all ways to kind of track progress going forward. So there, that was really good. And today as well, I noticed it's the first time I actually kind of seen a difference in my face when I was looking in the mirror in the bathroom today. And it kind of caught me off guard, because I kind of looked up and I kind of saw myself. I was like, hang on a second. And like in the lighting, I can just about see that there's been a slight change just in here from what usually there. Like I know it still looks here, it's kind of full out. But when I kind of stand up straight and I'm looking in the mirror, I can see that there's a bit more definition there. So... and I almost didn't like it, which is the weirdest feeling. And like, you know, when you kind of like something's a bit uncanny and not kind of familiar change, it's like, ooh, I don't know, that's different. I'm not sure if I like that. I kind of had that for a split second, and then I kind of realised like, no, this is amazing progress kind of thing. You're actually starting to see change in your own face kind of thing. Because before, when I'd lost weight at one point, and my aunt told me, it's like, you know, you've kind of changed a lot in a previous kind of attempt. I was like, no, I can't, I've not seen it, and kind of thing. And because you don't see it if you're looking at yourself every day, those kind of changes kind of merge, and you don't really notice until like there's one big dramatic kind of change. And she was right. When I looked back at my original like photo from a few years ago to like now, well, not now, but then, yeah, there was a huge difference. So yeah, but this is the first time I've actually noticed myself a change in the mirror, which is still great. So yeah, it's all still going well, all positive in the right direction. In the kind of like community on like the on the app where we do the like educational sessions, like the session this week was about mindfulness, about kind of like helping you kind of do things like say meditate or do deep breathing and kind of be mindful of your like what you're doing, not just kind of like in food and what you're eating, but also just in life, because obviously kind of stress raises cortisol, which is part of like the fight or flight response and makes your body kind of hold on to fat stores and things like that. And so kind of like overcoming stress or relieving yourself of stress or making things less stressful kind of lowers that and kind of helps your body release and get through stuff. So it's just kind of bits like that. Like say if you feel overwhelmed by things, just kind of stepping back, center yourself for a bit, do some deep breathing, think about those thoughts of like what's on your mind, what's a priority, what things that you want to kind of like focus on, like write them down and kind of work through them and things going through. But so yeah, so that's kind of been enlightening and helpful. I've come across stuff like that before when I have suffered in the past with depression, and I found this like great book. It was called the Happiness Trap, I think his name, or I think it's like Russell Harris or something. You'll have to Google the Happiness Trap and go through, and there was a lot of stuff in that which kind of really helped with that kind of stuff. Oh, my Google is going off. Don't know what's going on there. It's because I said Google, that's why. So yeah, so it's not stuff that it's not stuff that's new to me, but it's now more of a case of taking those kind of like techniques and stuff, using them for like say depression and stuff, but also using them for like say this for like food and things. So yeah, that's been what the educational kind of module this week was for. It was helpful. It was good. Things I've seen online which have helped. So there is an American like country singer called Jelly Roll, and he previously made a video about his weight loss, which is quite inspiring, of how he went from over like 500 pounds down to I don't know how he's lost like 300 pounds, which is incredible. And so he's got a video on like the Men's Health YouTube channel, and he talks about his journey there and what he's kind of like focusing on going through. And he's also got an episode on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast. And I know not everybody likes Joe Rogan, but to watch it for Jelly Roll's kind of like a story and stuff like that, it's worth watching, and it is really inspirational stuff like that. So things like that kind of really good for like motivators. Obviously not everybody's journey is going to be the same going through, but there are like some key elements in there which I think people can relate to and kind of use for themselves and go through for that. Trying to think what else there was going on as well. I think that's about it really. I think what I'm going to do for going forward with these kind of longer form videos, I think I will like move them to doing them fortnightly to kind of match on the days when I have my meeting with my coach. So I'm going to do one next Sunday, which will be the Sunday after I have a meeting with a coach, and then after that one, I'll probably go to moving to like maybe 1 every 2 weeks. Not sure, maybe I do like making these videos, and I hope you guys like watching them and stuff like that. So we'll see. I may still do them weekly, and I may change them to do them fortnightly. We'll see about that. So I've got Winnie in front of me here, just led across the desk, and I'm stroking her. But I'll still keep doing the weekly kind of like short videos on like the TikTok and YouTube shorts, and then the Instagram posts as well of me looking like an idiot pointing at the weight tracker going through. So yeah, so to summarize, feeling really good. Measurements, like all measurements pretty much except for the blood glucose, are going in the right direction. I'm starting to see the differences in myself, not like physically, which is great. I need to take some photos. Like at the beginning, when I started this, I did take some photos, and I've been looking for an app to kind of see if I can do like a ghost overlay to kind of give me a guide for doing the same poses and distance and stuff for new ones. And what I think I found one, so I'll play with that over the next few days and see if I can take some more like basically progress photos. So like body measurements and progress photos I'll probably take monthly, and then obviously weighing myself, blood glucose and blood pressure weekly, kind of thing is probably going to work best for me. So yeah, and then yeah, education module was more like kind of like being mindful and dealing with stress and things like that, which is helpful. Watched a couple of videos about jelly roll on the internet, found inspirational. And yeah, it's all going well and good for me. The shakes are still tasty. Still using the My Protein like flavor drops. I mean, I've realized now those bottles are going to last me ages because the drops are so minuscule and it's only 10 drops for a thing. And my favorite thing to do at the moment is using, I've got like a Ninja or NutriBullet blender, and kind of like for my lunch, well, my dinner one, like it says 5 o'clock, like between 5 and 6, is I use the chocolate powder shake with a hazelnut flavor drop with crushed ice blended, so it makes kind of like an icy, slushy, almost like ice cream kind of consistency, and that almost tastes like a dark chocolate Ferrero Rocher, and it's a treat. It's really good. All the other flavor drops are really nice as well, but that one just kind of like hits really well. So yeah, that's all going well. Again, thank you guys so much for your support online. It's been I think you guys make it so much easier with like your really nice comments. Like some people are commenting saying like watching me kind of has given them kind of like the inspiration to change things in their life and stuff. Like obviously maybe not the same thing like we're doing weight, but maybe just being more kind of like productive or doing something just to make a change for the better. And that's really nice to hear. I'm glad people are kind of like following along and kind of doing something like in solidarity with it, which is really cool. So yeah, so I can't thank you enough for that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be the little update on Thursday when I do my weigh-in. Fingers crossed that we hit that 1.2 kg kind of like weight loss, and then that will bring me down like 14 kilos. Well, actually, it'll be 14.5 kilos drops, and like we'll be almost there. So really excited for that. But yeah, so I'll see you guys on Thursday. Hope you have a great week. And yeah, take care of yourselves. Love you all, and goodbye.